have had enough. I'm quitting YouTube. Things have changed so much in the past year or so that it has become discouraging. It's become overwhelming. I'm at the point of burning out. Now, you may have seen a lot of YouTubers say that and actually quit YouTube. Why? Should we consider quitting? If you look at the statistics of our channel, things have dropped dramatically in the past year. Now, over the past 5+ years, we have been putting out a ton of videos. In fact, we have over 1,000 videos on there right now. Tutorials, reviews, all sorts of content. But in the past year, YouTube has changed for the worse. They have focused on the wrong things, and they have killed the attention span of our long-form viewers. Now, I'm not going to get too much into all of those details because I can only speak for myself and my own channel. I have been diligently putting in the time and effort to put as much content out there as possible and not just attention-getting, shock and awe garbage that just entertains. I have been putting out quality videos with tons of information, but the views and watch time have been extremely low over the past year. So what am I to do? I have done everything that YouTube wants me to do. I've watched hundreds of videos of so-called YouTube experts that help you with your channel, help you get views and retention and all of that. I've watched it all, and I've implemented so many of those things, and yet still our channel lacks. Now, it could just be our genre, but I don't think so, because I see tons of other newer detailing channels that have just popped up and they're doing great. And perhaps their content's just better, or they're focusing on reviews, or they're also detailing some of the nicest cars using all the expensive equipment in some of the nicest shops. I just don't have that. I'm just a average detailer, and that's it. We're doing regular daily drivers. So do detailers not want to see normal, real detailing? Or do they like to see hype? Do people just love to see sport cars and luxury cars and exotics being detailed just for the entertainment value of it? Yeah, probably that's it. So you're not going to get that here. You're going to get just practical advice and tips for real detailing businesses, which a lot of people, I guess, just kind of find boring.
Before we get started, I need your help. YouTube channels thrive off subscribes, liking, sharing, comments, and most of all, watching the entire video all the way through. So please subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss stuff. Like I mentioned, this has been a long road that we've been traveling. At first it was pretty easy, and our channel was cruising right along. Views, engagement, watch time, revenue were at their highest. Then something happened about a year ago that changed everything. Changes were made to YouTube in the algorithm, and their focusing on YouTube Shorts really choked their audience. Now I've noticed many creators on YouTube focusing more on long content once again. In fact, the content has improved. How so? Many creators are focusing on storytelling and slowing down the pace of the video so that it's more enjoyable and, in fact, more engaging. Also, soon gone will be the days of retention editing. And if you don't know what that means, it's basically flashy, fast-paced filming with lots of endless talking to keep you engaged. And we're not talking about interesting stories, we're talking about empty, mindless entertainment. And I understand today's world is not the best. A lot of people are going through a lot of pressure and stress and anxiety, so sometimes they just want mindless entertainment as an escape. How do we break the mold? How can we make YouTube great again? Well, here are some suggestions, and of course these are just based on what I've experienced and my own opinions. YouTube may never take away short content, unfortunately. In fact, I think they're ramping it up. But if they did, it would be to their benefit. They'd be able to re-engage their audience once again, and YouTube channels that are actually useful and truly engaging will be able to rise to the top again. Now, I created this YouTube channel first of all for my customers. I wanted my customers to be able to see the work that we did and basically meet us before we meet them. It gives our customers a sense of confidence, and they can see who we are and what we do. But over time, the channel grew into something else. It grew into more of a tutorial and teaching channel for other new and upcoming detailers. That's why I focus so much on teaching and sharing tips and advice. This type of information on YouTube channels is extremely important. It may not be glamorous or flashy, but it's simple and real. So my videos are paced appropriately to show the work that we do and explain it, sometimes at length. Now, this is where some viewers start to lose interest and drop off. YouTube has trained many people to accept fast food media instead of healthy, nutritious content. Yeah, that's right. The world of Instagram and TikTok and now YouTube Shorts is like consuming fast food. Salty, sweet, delicious, and best of all, cheap and fast. It may fill you for the moment, but it's definitely not the best for you. Instead, why not indulge in something healthy? This doesn't mean boring or plain. It simply means training your mind and attention span to focus on something that is actually valuable, something you can learn from, especially when it comes to services, trades, fixing something, or learning about something. So our YouTube channel is definitely designed for those who want to learn and not be entertained. And perhaps that's why it's been so slow recently. Like I said in the beginning, after doing some research, I'm now finding a trend back to long-form video that is slower paced and more interesting and valuable. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to refocus and I'm going to continue going in the direction that I have been going. The channel only stalled because the platforms were focusing on flashbang entertainment with short media. And true, it gets lots and lots of views, but it is of no value. And in the long run, it doesn't really help many creators. For those who are actually on YouTube, either full-time or part-time, and actually make money from it, short media has been a huge letdown. At first, it was supposed to attract people and pull them to your main YouTube channel. However, this is not happening. Instead, they are caught in an endless scrolling loop of shorts. They may like some of your content, but quickly pass by on to the next. Plus, there is no revenue to be made in short media. This has been proven over the past year. You may also have noticed a lot of creators making ads for certain products. Now, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok are full of creators pushing some sort of product or to go to their bio and to buy it from them. Now, there's nothing wrong with this because even I have links that go to Amazon, Car Supplies Warehouse, and other stores so that you can buy products and tools. However, the problem lies with how these platforms are paying out. I encourage you to do some research and find out what many of these platforms are actually doing. I'm not going to go into the details right now and go down that rabbit hole. I encourage you to do some research. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts are usually 30 to 60 seconds long. And within that time, they quickly try to show you something or have you buy something. What these platforms and other companies have done is use the creator to their advantage. Instead of making their own ads and spending millions like they used to, they're sending free products out to creators and having them push those products, only to make a little bit of commission for the creator. However, they're getting tons of eyes on these products. So does it sound like these companies are using creators to make commercials instead of making them on their own like they used to in the past? This is just my opinion, but I believe that this is what is leading to such a low revenue on many YouTube channels. Also, ad companies are not spending money on ads to put on YouTube. They're using the creators to do it for them to save them millions. And I know this is just my opinion, but it's also based off some of the research and based off of the numbers that I have on my own channel. The numbers do not add up like they used to. So obviously something has changed and it's not the creators. If you research this for yourself, you'll see what I mean. I've researched and talked to many other people who run YouTube channels and they are experiencing exactly the same thing. So maybe we're all in that same bubble, or something is very suspicious. Again, no, I'm not going to quit YouTube like I mentioned, so I hope you continue to support channels like this one and many others. Detailing channels that are real. What do I mean by real? Well, real detailers running real businesses, not just people cleaning disaster vehicles and barn finds. Please support real detailers who have real businesses. These are the ones who are trying their best to provide real value to the detailing community by showing you the reality of running a detailing business, dealing with customers, dealing with trends in the industry, and showing you disgusting cars that don't always look amazing in the end.